Okay, here I am in an HMS Fiji Royal Navy light cruiser. She has 34,200 hit points with the captain skill. It's a speed of 32.5 knots, a surface detectability range of 11.2 kilometers. Main battery consists of 12 152 millimeter guns and 4 triple turns, 2 forward, 2 aft, with a 7.5 second reload and a range of 15.4 kilometers. She has 6 533 millimeter torpedo tubes and 2 triple launchers, 1 port, 1 starboard, with a range of 8 kilometers at 61 knots and a 72 second reload, with a maximum damage of 15,800 apiece. For modules, I'm running main armament mod 1, aiming system mod 1, propulsion mod 1, and steering gears mod 2. Consumables running damage control 1, repair party 2, hydroacoustic, smoke. Captain is a 10-point captain in basic survivability, last stand, superintendent, survivability expert, and I am on the map Shards. So right now I spawned by A cap with a 1 cruiser and a destroyer, and I see that the majority of my team looks to be heading towards C cap and nobody's really looking at B. Now I don't plan on leaving my CV alone over here, so I'm going to stick to the side of the map for more than one reason. One, I don't like just giving up B cap without contesting it. And if I stay in this position, I can maybe get broadside shots on anybody trying to take B cap, and hopefully my destroyer goes over there and at least contests it. So right now my CV is scouting out A and going north, and he spots a destroyer. It's the Sims, and I see a Mayoko and the shores up there also. And right now there's a battleship popping up. So right now I know I don't have any plans on going into A cap, but I know that I have a possibility of a lot of ships coming out of A at me. But what I don't know is going to happen right now is my CV is really going to do something stupid. If you can see him right here on the map, he's heading straight to A cap, and I'm thinking maybe he's just going to park himself real close to the battle, but as you'll see later, he just drives right on in there. And the Pensacola's heading off to the west. I'm not sure what he thinks he's going to accomplish alone over there, but hopefully he can do some damage or whatnot. And it looks like my destroyer is going to try and contest B cap, but there is an Atlanta coming down into B cap, about to start getting into that. And right about now, I'm making sure nothing's going to pop out on me right here where the western A cap eastern A cap entrance is at. And now I'm already swinging my guns around because I know I'm going to be shooting at this Atlanta. But I also see that those 2 cruisers are coming down, and I don't want to be shot at multiple directions, so I'm heading full speed into this little outcrop of this island right here in the F5 area. I'm already opening up on the Atlanta right now. Just want to continue to reset the cap, get damage on him, and hopefully get him down pretty far and get killed. But right now he's engaged with my Ognivoy, who's out there by C cap, and why he's not spotting C cap for the cruisers over there, I don't know. But right now I'm headed full speed into this island, and I'm going to do a tactical grounding right in this island, and I want to try to kill this Atlanta as quickly as possible. I'm getting damage on him, but not as good as I should be. My aim was a little bit off right now. I'm really not getting into the Citadel area. And right now I see the Mayoko coming around, and I really don't want him to get shots on me, so I'm getting prepared to pop my smoke and keep my focus on this Atlanta. Finally get a Citadel in Atlanta, do 5k damage, and I pop my smoke, and the Mayoko had a salvo off, and he got a little damage on me, no big deal. So right now I can't shoot at the Atlanta no more, so I'm going to go ahead and shoot at this Mayoko. I'm going to open myself up. I pop my hydro, because I know that he has torpedoes, but for the life of me, I can't remember what the range of them are, so it's better be safe than sorry. I got some resets on the Mayoko. He's giving me broadside. I'm backing up, and I'm going to start moving forward. I see I can shoot the Atlanta again, and I'm getting ready to switch targets to the Atlanta and try to kill him off. He's only got 1,400 health left. And I see that my destroyer is getting shots on him too. Reset the cap again at Mayoko, and there goes shots in on the Atlanta. I should have killed him there. My aim was off a little bit. This salvo goes in. He's getting ready to drop off detection here. And he drops off detection pretty soon. I get another salvo off on him. And I'm thinking, oh, I must have missed my opportunity. And boom. Citadel, he's dead. So now my attention is focused to the Mayoko. But I don't want to move up there because I know I have battleships that'll be on my port side. And I don't want to give myself up to that. But right now, also, I got to worry about something coming out of A cap. So I'm backing up right here, and I'm gonna send my torpedoes into this eastern entrance of A cap, just as a deterrent. If maybe somebody's coming out there and I catch them with torpedoes, great. I'm still shooting at Mayoko here, but if anything, I'll send torpedoes there, and if there's a ship in there and it just doesn't sees them, then maybe they'll think twice about coming out of that cap, thinking they don't know what's over here. So the torpedoes running away into the gap toward that shores. Looking at a mini map right now, I'm pretty sure they're not going to hit, but he's definitely going to see him come through and think twice about it. Smoke is down. If I don't shoot, I'm not, I guess, spotted by planes, but now I'm going to shoot anyway, get another salvo off on that Mayoko, and I'm going to turn hard to port, and now my focus is switching to what's going to come out of a cap, because it's capped. There's at least one ship in there. I know there's a battleship over there. Luckily, I don't have to worry about destroyers because the destroyers are dead. So here we go. I'm sending my starboard side torpedoes in that same gap. Maybe the shore's like, oh, the torpedoes are done. Let me go through again. He spots me. He's coming through the gap, but these torpedoes are also going to miss. So now I know that he's obviously going to come out of A cap, and I'm going to set myself up to get the first salvo off on him, and we'll go from there. If you'll notice, I'm the only ship alive on this side of the map. The Pensacola got killed. The CV pretty much killed himself. And then the destroyer that spawned with me over here is actually capping B cap right now, so I'm okay with that. He's contesting the caps. We have no caps right now, and we're behind on points. Although we're up one ship, but we're actually down our carrier, so that's a lot of eyes that we don't have right now. So right now I'm expecting this shores to come out any second. I'm spotted by aircraft. I kind of wish that wouldn't happen, but there he goes. I was already waiting for him. He's got HE loaded. I got AP loaded, and there goes. He's only got a third of his health. At 3 citadels. He's in secondary range. My second salvo goes in. Got another citadel on him. Now he's 1 salvo away from being dead. I got torpedo bombers coming in, but I had to put his fire out, so this one's going to burn a little bit. Citadel, he's dead. That's kill number 2. I'm going to pop my heal right now to kind of mitigate some of this fire damage. And I see I got these torpedo bombers coming in. So I see the torpedo bombers are actually coming off to my port side, and normally I would turn into these, but I can't do that because I see that there's a New Mexico over there, and if I turn to port, I'm going to give broadside to a battleship, and you don't give broadsides to battleships, so I'm turning away from these torpedo bombers, and I guess the CV driver, maybe he's not he doesn't do CVs all the time, but he's turning his planes with me. I'm shooting them down. There's 3 planes shot down. He's only got 3 left in this, and he's still just riding right along with me, and I'm continuing this hard turn. Shot another plane down, 2 torpedoes in the water, and they're not even got no chance of hitting me, and I'm okay with this. One thing you got to remember about Royal Navy cruisers is they turn hard and fast. They maintain speed in their turn. They don't bleed it off like a lot of other ships do. So right now I'm worried about this New Mexico. If he's got his guns on me or not. I didn't check. So I'm making another hard turn to port to try to get that broadside away from him, just get my tail point on. But I see that he's shooting at the destroyer, which is actually, that's what he should be doing because the destroyer is way more dangerous than him right now than I am. He took some torpedoes, and I'm going to help my destroyer try to kill this New Mexico. Hopefully my destroyer can stay alive. So we finally got C cap. We got B cap right now. We got the lead. The C cap group, killed all the enemies over there. So now we got a pretty good lead. The New Mexico's taking a lot of damage from. He got more torpedo hits from my destroyer, and he's giving me broadside, and so I'm just filling him full of AP right now, and I'm doing pretty good damage wise. There's a kill, 3rd kill for me, 82,000 damage done. Got these bombers coming in. If you look at it, I've basically been in the same 4 squares this whole game. Been trying to defend B, contest B from over here, and trying to keep the enemy bottled up in A, whoever's going to come out of there. So I put the fire out because I noticed that the torpedo bomber squadron only has 2 planes in it. So if I get hit by 2 torpedoes off of that, that's my fault. I deserve to get hit. So I put the fire out from the bombers. So I don't want it burning on me. And I see that the torpedo bombers were coming in, but then the CV pulls them off and takes them away. I guess he didn't want to go through that whole nonsense again. But I know that I have another ship that's in A cap. I'm just waiting to see who comes out of A cap and where they come out of, because I don't know. And there it is, right behind me, coming out of the southeastern entrance. So I got another salvo off on the Colorado. Got 4K damage on him, and I got my tail toward this Mayoko, and I'm gonna keep it that way. Right now, his torpedoes are useless because even if he turns broadside to me or whatever, they'll never catch me if they get them off, and then he's just gonna make it easy for me to kill. So right now, I'm just gonna kite him, and I know I have a rate of fire advantage over him. I got a citadel off him in the nose, And pretty much unless he gets really lucky or I do something really, really dumb, that I'm going to win this gunfight. He's in a bad position right now. I got one of his guns out of action, so now his firepower is even lower. And I'm setting it up for me to do a turn to starboard a little bit to get my torpedoes off. My guns are already turning that direction. He's shooting at me. I'm still taking damage. My heel's ready to go. Right now, he probably knows that I put torpedoes in the water, because why would I turn like that and not fire? And then I got another salvo off. I'm doing 1,500 damage. Not a lot, but it's chip damage. But I got a health advantage, plus my heal is up. I'm healing right now. But now I see I got this battleship that's coming on, and I'm thinking, okay, all right. Got lucky. All of his shots missed. Now I'm just concentrating on killing this Mayoko. If I kill this Mayoko really fast, and I will drop off a detection for that battleship fairly quickly. So I get another salvo of my rear guns only. You'll notice I'm not swinging my ship around trying to get the front guns in. It's not worth it to risk all that damage given to him. He's only got 700 hit points left, and boom, he's dead. Kill number 4. And you'll see that right now I'm still detected because I just fired my guns. But here real soon, that battleship is going to be outside of my detection range even after I fired. So I'm turning hard to starboard because I'm pretty sure his shots are coming in. There he goes. I'm still turning hard. And based off of this range, he fired it thinking I was going another direction. And there they go. They sail long. Don't even come close. I drop off detection. And now I dictate this fight. I dictate when I'm going to make myself visible or not. But this game is pretty much in the bag. We've lost 3 ships. They only have 3 ships alive. One of them's a CV, which I haven't seen. So right now I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go in the ACAP, give me some nice points. And then I put in chat, hey, nice, easy 105k damage. Thanks, red team. You know, not really, kind of rubbing in a little bit, but pretty much I just did that sailing around in these 4 squares right here. I see my destroyers heading over toward the ACAP too. He's probably got the same idea. Let's just get some cap points in. But then I see this New Mexico over there. I'm thinking, okay, the New Mexico might try to defend that last cap. I really can't fight versus a battleship in this ship like this. So, I'm just going to go in there anyway and get some damage and, try to pump up my damage. I'm pretty sure right now I got 4 kills. Right now I'm not thinking Kraken. No, I'm not going to be able to kill that battleship unless he lets me get right up on him and torp him. But I just don't see that happening. But I'm getting some nice little damage off of him right now. And right here, the red team goes, yeah, easy when some play with an aimbot. And I'm thinking, an aimbot? I did an LOL in chat. And I said, aimbot, I lie LMAO because I think it's funny because, people accuse you of using an aimbot that, that's a compliment, in my opinion. So I put on there, hey, that's a compliment. Thanks. Just trying to be a little cool about it. And one of my teammates goes, yeah, crosshairs are not fair. So we're having a good time with it. Anyway, so I'm just heading in the ACAP. And one of my teammates goes, I have 0 mods. I don't even know where to get them. The red team, somebody goes to LOL. So, it's all fun and games. But I'm not really sure if that aimbot, comment was directed toward me. But in my opinion, my gunnery actually wasn't the greatest in this game. I mean, it took me longer than I should have to kill that Atlanta. I missed him a couple easy shots. RNG, yeah, but still my aim could have been a little bit better. So right now I'm thinking, man, New Mexico took some pretty good damage, but he's fighting 2 battleships, but he's sailing away from me. And I tell the TA, the game gives you all the information you need to land shots, which the game does without any mods. It gives you everything you need. So there goes New Mexico's dead. And I'm like, okay, this game's going to end before I even get the cap. No big deal. I'll just get in there anyway, see if there's not enough time to cap it, even if we try to. So I'm already heading this direction. So I'm just sailing along, reading chat. I'm going to type, and look what pops up. The enemy carrier, the Independence, is sitting right here 4 clicks away from me. I look at the score. I see where he's parked. I got another cruiser coming in the other side, the destroyer coming behind me. And right now I'm thinking I might be able to get this Kraken. So here we go. I'm sizing it up. I'm going to fire as soon as I can get at least my front guns on him. So right here, he took a big hit from a battleship, was going to help me out a lot. I take 5,000 damage off him right there. I'm going to have time for 2, maybe 3 more salvos. This one right here, fired into him. No citadels, but still did 7k damage. Right now, I'm thinking, okay, I'm not going to get it because I'm probably not going to kill him on this last salvo. And Citadel, Kraken, and I wasn't expecting it. That's a Fiji for you. I love this ship. It's a great ship. So that was an unexpected Kraken. Ended up with 125k damage, 396,000 credits. Ended up with 12 citadels, 12 base defenses, 11 secondary hits. Top of the team with 2,480 base experience. The rest of my team did fairly good. The Arizona, that destroyed it to Cap B, they did good. And my gunnery is a little bit better than I thought. Fired 387 main battery shells, landed 214 of them for 123,000 damage, and made 326,000 profit credits. HMS Fiji, one of my favorite ships, definitely a keeper.